national leader will make a deal with the mining company and the community won't benefit from it, yet they'll lose their rights, effectively lose their rights to land. And where compensation does occur, it is literally for only what is on top of the land, and not the vast mineral resources that lie under the land. There's also other patterns of discrimination evident with respect to people with disabilities, and also, of course, women. And even though we find that women make up the majority of the population and labor force on farms, for example, they do not enjoy security of tenure and ownership rights. So a problem that emerged in the finding we accordingly made based on all these submissions about the lived experience on the ground in various different communities across the country is that a huge impediment to successful land reform is our ownership paradigm, in that we still follow a Western or common law paradigm of ownership as an individual owning the land and having a title to that land. And even though our Constitution protects customary rights, in practice, it is very difficult to protect customary rights to property or to land. So the property ownership system based on this common law model of one individual owning one piece of land perpetuates discrimination also, especially against mining affected communities. Then, as I said, security of tenure remains a huge problem. And again, we've got the constitutional rights in place. We've got Section 25(6), which obliges government to ensure security of tenure, but there's no comprehensive legislation. And at the moment, all we sit with is the interim Protection of Informal Land Rights Act, or APILRA. And this is a great piece of legislation in that it affords good protection to informal customary rights, but it was never meant to be permanent legislation. And the result is that every year this act has to be renewed. And we need this act to be strengthened and made permanent national legislation